Zweibrücken Castle is a building in the town of Zweibrücken in Rhineland-Pfalz in Germany. The castle is the largest and most magnificent secular Baroque building in the Palatinate, and is one of the most beautiful cultural monuments in Germany. The earliest recorded history of the building near the site was a fortress, the Burg Zweibrücken. It was built in the 12th century by the Counts of Zweibrücken because the town was an important trade route. It sat on the eastern side of an open triangular area, which still exists today as the Schlossplatz. In 1444, a junior branch of the House of Wittelsbach was granted the title of Duke of a new state, Palatin Zweibrücken. With its seat in Zweibrücken in the 16th and 17th centuries, the ducal family modernized and enlarged their dwelling place. In 1585, they constructed a palace known as the Long Building by the Water on the northern side of the Schlossplatz, complete with water mill and library. In 1677, the ancient and the newer buildings were badly damaged during the Franco-Dutch War of 1672 to 1678. In the early 18th century, Gustav, the Duke of Zweibrücken at the time, ordered the construction of a new residence appropriate for his rank and status. The architect was Johann Eriksson Sundal, whose design was in the modern late Baroque style for show and comfort and not for defense. In 1720-25, a new iteration of the palace was built on the northern side of the Schlossplatz. The site consists mostly of swampy areas. A so-called pile foundation had to be made before the foundation of the building could be laid. To do this, almost an entire oak forest was cut down and the trunks wrapped vertically into the ground. Christian IV, Duke of Zweibrücken of 1735 to 1775, entertained notable creative artists at his palace, including the leading operatic composer Christoph Willibald von Gluck. Christian's nephew Maximilian spent some of his childhood at this palace also. On May 3, 1793, during the War of the First Coalition, the town of Zweibrücken was overrun and sacked by French troops, and the castle was badly damaged. By 1817, Maximilian, who was merely a duke of the town, became King Maximilian I of Bavaria. He gave the ruined building to the Catholic community of the town, with the command to convert it into a church. The central part of the building was walled off from its wings and was roofed with slate. For his contribution, a memorial is situated in the palace gardens for him. On May 28, 1820, it was consecrated as the Maximilianskirche by Johann Jakob Humann, the Vicar Apostolic of both Speyer and Mainz. A bell tower was added later. The east wing was turned into a residence for the clergy. The west wing became a royal residence. In 1867, the church was deconsecrated and the whole building turned over to the administration of justice with a remand prison, while the bell tower was taken down. During the final stages of World War II, on March 14, 1945, Zweibrücken was the target of an Allied bombing raid. The castle was gutted and only its outer walls left standing. By great good fortune, a copy of Sundal's original plans was discovered in Nancy, France. In 1962 to 1964, the building was reconstructed from those plans using red sandstone from the northern Palatinate and yellow sandstone from Lorraine. In 1965, the restored building was returned into the use as the seat of the Palatin Higher Regional Court and of the Zweibrücken Law Courts, which remains up to this day. The reconstruction of the Zweibrücken Castle is a way of showing appreciation for the work that has gone into preserving an important cultural and historical monument. It involves meticulous research and attention to detail to ensure that the reconstructed structure is as authentic and true to the original as possible. And by restoring the castle, it helps preserve the heritage and cultural identity of a place, and so are worthy of recognition and appreciation. Alright, that's it for the history of the Zweibrücken Castle. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye! So guys, if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and feel free to comment.
Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell. Come on guys, hit the bell.
For notifications.
And don't forget to share.
And like!